everyone. Welcome to My English, My Life, an online program to learn English classes from class 6 to class 12 during these holidays without any interruption. I hope you are all enjoying the classes. Today we are having a great poem that is The River. The River, and today we are going to discuss the poem. It is very short and at the same time it having more explanation. Let's read and let's learn. Let's begin the class. River, river, little river, bright you sparkle on your way, over the yellow pebbles dancing, through the flowers and foliage glancing, like a child at play. So here, river, a river. Most of the people we know are rivers. So the river has been started. So how the river started? River, river, a little river. So in this poem, the poet is clearly explaining about the stages of a human life. So little, I mean childhood. So river, river, a little river means how the childhood will be there. No, the bright you sparkle on your way. So at the childhood, where the child goes, they will go for the great happiness, with the great fun, with the great enjoyment. Every child will go. So, the childhood was very happiest life, happiest stage, happiest moments. The childhood moment was very brightest of all the stages. So river, river, little river means clear he is saying about the childhood, and it was very bright and sparkling, shining over the yellow pebbles dancing. So here the river has been started, means our life has been started. River is our life. Our life started. The first stage is little river, means childhood. The river has been started and moving. Where it was moving, over yellow pebbles dancing, through the flowers and foliage glancing. So where the river was going means it was going with the brightness. It was going with shining, and it was crossing and over the stones. For example, here is a stone. If you throw water here, it will give the same shape. It will hit here and it will go over. So it is going and dancing. So the river is started and dancing over the pebbles and the stones, and it was shining under the sunshine. So here the stage of childhood was dancing stage and funny stage and enjoy stage and shining moment, and it was very like a childhood play. The river started, the life of a human life started, and the first stage is childhood. So when it was crossing the childhood, it was having a shine, it was having a happy moments. At the same time, it was crossing the stones with dancing. Let's go for second stage. A river, river, swelling river, how on you rush through rough and smooth, louder, faster, brawling, leaping over rocks by rose banks, sweeping like impetuous youth. So second stage is youth stage. So river, river, swelling river. So now till now river is little, now it was swelling river. Now the stage has been crossed, it went into a youth stage. When it was youth, what do you know? On the rush you threw smooth and rough, means a youth stage is full of roughness, hards and failures, success, hardships, troubles, sufferings, worries, pains, happiness, sadness, joy. So it is mix up with all. Childhood is like a brightest, happiest moment. But when it was swelling, when it come to youth stage, it is mixing with roughness and smoothness. It will go, sometimes it will go smoothly, but sometimes it was very rough. Sometimes it was very rough. Some people will have always, most of the people won't get happiness always. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. So that is youth life is a mixing of happiness and sadness, means smooth and hard. So the river has been swelled. It entered the youth life. When we are in the young stage, we will have to face happiness and sad. But will the river is stopping there? No, the river is going on. We should not stop. We should not end up our life. That is not the end. Most of the people will say that if they face failure in their life, if they got problem in their life, they will feel that it is the time to end up my life. So they will go for suicide. They are going to end up their life. That is not the correct time. That is not the right thing. You should do that. Is that here the river is going sometimes smoothly, sometimes hardly, but the river is not stopping. When it was smooth, it was not going fast. At the same time, when it was hard, it was going slowly. It was not stopping. That it is only the end to end up my life. The river is not stopping here. The river is slowly crossing the tough places, crossing the rough land. So over the rocks, over the rose banks and sweepings. For example, here is some hurdle was there. So when the river was flowing, it hit first, twice, thrice, 4, 5, and finally it was moved. So it tried its level best to move all the hurdles. The river tried its level best to move all the problems. So here, young people, young life has to face problems. But here, you should not stop there. We should face, we should hit, we should overcome all the difficulties what we are facing in our life. So that is the second stage. Here, we should learn that it is full of hard and happiness, sweet and sour. So we should face everything, but we should not end up. A river, brimming river, broad and deep and still as time, seeming still yet still in motion, tending towards the ocean, like mortal prime. So here the last is saying that next stage is adult stage. So the final end of the story, we are coming to know that we are not to end up our life. So the river, first is little river, next is swelling, next brimming river. So now it was going to broad and expanding its wishes, and it is going more broad, more deep. So it was broad now and was more deep now. Means we should understand the young stage has been crossed into adult stage. So we are adult. Adult people will have more, they will see more deep. They knows everything because they cross childhood, they cross the young stage. So they knows what to do. They knows how to face child. They should know how to face youth. So now because they are adults, so they're saying that the young stage has been crossed and entered into adult stage with broad and deep and still as time tending towards the ocean. So it was more deep now. It was full of calm now. It was expanded its wings. It moved into the deep and was fully knowledgeable. Now it knows how to behave. So it was moving towards the direction that to end up his life, that is ocean. The young stage has been crossed and adult stage has been entered, but it was not stopping. Still it was moving towards a ocean. Means it is moving towards its destination. So let's continue the last lines and finish this poem. A river, headlong river. Down you dash into the sea. See that line hath never sounded. See that sail hath never rounded, like eternity. So whatever comes, have you ever seen the ocean has been filled? Whatever comes, it will take. So whatever, how many rivers joins into the sea, it will receive. It will be very calm. It will be like eternity. So the life of human beings has to live with a peaceful and a calmful manner to face childhood with the fun, young stage with the hard and toughness and happiness and sadness, and the adult stage to know all those things and to become very calm. And finally the river has been ended and it joined in the sea, means to get eternity, to not to end up the life of human race. The human life has to reach the end, means eternity, means after life. Most people will think that every religion will say that after that most of people have life. So same thing, we should end up our life at the time of death. We should not take any decision to end up our life in the middle. We don't have any right to end up our life. So that was the conclusion which was given by C.A.Bowls. Clearly he mentioned the stages of a human life: child, young, adult, and finally the age. After death, we will reach the eternity. That means heaven. So that is the race. That is the end of this poem. A river, a river. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe and share to your friends. Let them learn this poem, a beautiful poem written by C.A.Bowls. And thank you for watching. Have a great day. Meet you in the next class. Bye bye.